dress.
Mm-hmm.
Young ladies are so beautiful. Nothing has happened in popular culture. Your young queens. I'm taken aback when I see on a college campus young women dressed in strips of clothing. No man wants his woman to be out like that.
Why is it that anytime older women try to give game to younger women, it always circles back to being about a man? But she is a pick me also. I was okay with the message until she said, and most importantly, no man wants a woman that dresses whatever way they were talking about. And why don't people understand that not all women date men? They need to reprogram their minds. It's like it's 2025. We work too hard to have autonomy to always have to be connected to what a man likes and what a man doesn't like. If y'all constantly keep saying, oh, men don't like when women dress like this, men don't like when women wear their hair like this, wear lashes, wear makeup, this or whatever, and a woman is still doing those things that a man doesn't want, wouldn't that tell you that we don't fucking care?
All right, man.
I mean, who's right? Are women being more revealing nowadays?
Right.
Absolutely.
Or should the older
Y'all see it, man. What's good? What it do? It's your boy Purple Lips, back with another controversial topic, y'all. Now, welcome to my channel, and all praises to the Most High. You know, today we talking about the viral, Miss Felicia Rashad, getting all this pushback from young women and just women in general, and just say people. She's getting pushback from people. And, it's very unfortunate, man. I really don't think that she deserved any pushback, but Anton and his panel had a little conversation about it. I thought it was interesting how they touched up on it. I wanted to react to it because I know it's different layers of opinion. So here we go.
women keep their opinions to
Y'all
themselves?
leave a like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Thank you.
No, she should vocalize her opinion because at the end of the day, women are able to show they ass. Women are able to bust it wide open, bend over in every camera, every angle, and nobody says anything to them. So why is she not able to vocalize her opinion about wanting to see? From younger women, vocalize her opinion about wanting to see more of a conservative side from younger women.
Because they want to be.
Why did we all align on the same line? Why do we all have to follow the trends of promiscuousness and not be able to dial it back? I don't understand. Why is she a pick me because she has an opinion that is unpopular? That is, I guess, contrary to popularity.
I would just call her a pick me. Oh, I'm sorry, Jet. Well, I was just gonna say.
I was gonna say I would disagree with you on that point. Oh, damn, girl.
No, it's the delay. Go ahead, girl. You go and then Dylan can go.
Okay. Just because a woman dresses provocatively, I'm not going to say she's a hoe or promiscuous. I will say that. However, what I will say is Felicia Rashad was absolutely correct. As a woman myself, I pride myself in modesty. If you go to my Instagram, I don't have my ass out, my titties out, and I like to be fully covered. And I still give. Okay, you can still be a presentable woman and be nice and sexy without having your ass and your titties out. However, if that's what you decide to do, I'm not judging you. Just know what comes with that. You become over-sexualized. People will perceive you as being promiscuous or a hoe. And she was right. Most men, can't say all, because some do wife them up, but a lot of men don't want their wife out there like that, but they do cheat with them kind of women. But
that's why we like a freak in the bed, you know what I'm saying? We like a lady in the streets, but a freak in the bed, you know what I'm saying? You know who said that? Luda, a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed, you know what I'm saying?
to the time they don't want their wife out there like that. So I agree with her. She was right. She was spot on.
Wait, so if she dresses like a hoe, she's not a hoe in your eyes?
Not necessarily. I don't think a woman
walk like a duck, if you talk like a duck,
it's a duck. Sexuality. Because there are women who dress provocatively.
I'm with this girl, man. Girl at the bottom, man. Walk like a duck, talk like a duck. It's a duck, you know what I mean? Don't you treat it like a duck. That's right. Don't treat that with value.
And ain't touched the woman. I mean, it hasn't touched the man. And
a woman should not get upset if they present themselves such a way and they get devalued. It's not devalued. You're getting treated the way that you present yourself. Point blank, period. Now, Jess is right. Not every woman who dresses that way is actually moving like a like a slur. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you present yourself that way, just know that this is what kind of attention you're gonna bring, and accept it fully. Don't say that you're being degraded. This is what you presented. And honestly, men don't approach women like they approach hoes. Being real with you.
Walk like a duck. If you talk like a duck,
Same
it's a
thing with
duck.
sexuality.
That's for
Because
sure.
there are women who dress provocatively and ain't touched a woman. I mean, not, and hasn't touched a man in months or a year. And there's women who dress modest and who got, and I'm not judging, they might have 10 bodies in a month. So we can't go based off of what a woman wears. Could it be an indicator? Yes, but is it completely factual that that is what she is? We can't determine that.
So you think that they gonna have less bodies than the woman that's clothed? She
Yes,
naturally
they
gonna get
could.
more
What I'm
attention
saying is
from
that
men.
They could. You can't judge a book by its cover.
They could.
Is it an
You
indicator?
definitely
Yes,
can,
I'm
though.
saying
You
yes.
definitely should.
We're-
Really,
Right.
it's not.
You definitely should, fellas. Don't listen to this lady. No disrespect to her, but you feel me? Don't listen to that lady. Set up for failure. You better judge that. That's like you seeing somebody committing a crime in the direction that you're going, and you continue going in that direction and say, oh, no, they probably not gonna do anything to me, or oh, no, it's probably nothing serious. No, you go the other direction. You take that conscious and you see that's like you seeing somebody. Well, everybody wear masks these days, but either way, let's say if somebody wearing masks in a skeptical situation, and they walking by your car, are you gonna take that sign as a sign to be like, oh yeah, and then they try to talk to you, oh yeah, he's just trying to have a conversation, or are you gonna be like, roll up the window, lock doors, get moving? You have to take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't advise anybody to do ignore those signs. Provocative.
Fact, though.
Well, we're in a very judgmental ass society, though. If I see Brittany Renner, right, prior to her being a Muslim now, and she's dressing scandalous, hopping on random men's penis, she's a hoe in my eyes, right?
But you just said hopping on random man's penis, and what I'm saying is that if you decide to dress like that, just know what comes with that.
Okay, so let's do this, because nowadays girls are now dressing in them see-through tops and having pasties over their nipples. I'm sorry, to me that's very
You
hoish.
just the internet hoe, bro. What's the difference?
No,
Sitting
even
on the net.
outside, that's very hoish to me. So I'm gonna be gonna be judgmental. But to me, you're going outside seeking attention like hoes do. So to me, you're wanting to be looked at as a hoe.
So why you mad when people give you that energy? When people say
Right.
you're a hoe and you're dressed like a hoe, you look like a hoe, you walk like a hoe, you talk like a hoe, you a hoe. So what's the problem?
Would you say the same thing about a young man who got his pants hanging halfway off his ass,
Absolutely,
acting like a thug? Would you say they not all thugs? Some of them are good guys.
Yeah, I would say if a man
he
has
want to be a thug. His pants is around his ankles.
So a lot
I
of
don't
dudes that
necessarily
post
think
pics
that-
and
I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I don't know if Anton is actually folding towels, you know what I mean, or is he just like folding the same towel over and over trying to get attention for. I hope he is folding towels. It look like he keep folding the same towel over and over. Look at this, man.
do stuff at the front to get that energy.
I'm saying he out there walking and talking like that, acting hard. He's doing everything they're doing. But he just think a gang thing. He just don't, huh?
The next Steven Spielberg, for all we know. My thing is I'm a big believer in giving and showing grace, and I don't always judge a book by its cover, because you'll be surprised when you open that book what's inside of that. We don't want to be judged, so I think it's imperative that we don't do the same to other people. That's why I said it's indicators, but it's not.
Let me
ask you a question. When you go on a job interview, do you dress like you for the streets?
It depends on the job, because not every job requires.
No. Like, let's just say, for example, you're trying to get a professional job. You're going into corporate America. If you go on that job interview, do you dress like you for the streets?
I wouldn't know.
Why not?
You don't.
Do you think that somebody should give grace and still hire the person that dresses like that, or is the way?
Do you really want to spend
Hey, don't you hate when people doing what Jess is doing right now? Like she know the answer to that question, but she doesn't want to be because she knows what the answer is gonna prove his point. So she doesn't want to be real about it. She's like, I don't know. Yeah, man, come on, just answer the question.
Reflection of the of
He's
what
obviously
they
asking her rhetorical questions.
Is the way that they dress a reflection of the of what they think about the job? Is everything that you're doing?
Scenario because
How you dress, whether or not you got your hair right, if you smell halfway decent or whatever, or should they not judge a book by its cover?
I think
Because it's a rhetorical question. I already understand what the answer is. The point that I'm making is that every day we dress for the job that we want, whether or not you actually going to get a man, whether you want to be presenting yourself a certain type of way as far as how the world perceives you, whether or not you're putting out certain energy so that people can think a certain thing about you on the internet. Every single day you are dressing for the job that you want, whether it's a professional job, whether it's a social job, or whether it's the type of company that you keep. I don't understand why this is such a difficult thing for people to understand, why you should not dress promiscuous and why it's necessary for us to judge you, because I don't even look at it as judging. I look at it as a defense mechanism. When you evaluate what your circumstances are, if you're walking down the dark alley and you see three guys down there and they got a hoodie, you don't say, "Oh, I don't judge." No, you turn the fuck around and you get the hell out of there. That's because right. It's a way for you to make sure that it's self-preservation to save your life. You don't just jump out and say, "I don't judge," but we use that as an excuse in order to justify the bad behavior of women. You cannot walk out there and be promiscuous. You cannot continue to present yourself a certain way and think that you're supposed to be treated like a queen. Felicia Rashad said that y'all are queens. Why are you basically dressing this way? And you know what these ugly, funky hoes did? They rejected her and said that she was a pick-me.
Right, and she's too old for all that. That's insane.
Which is ridiculous. Which is like, I don't understand why women these days feel like, and they have the highest expectations out of men, and I don't no pushback on that, man. I accept full responsibility. I'm pretty sure a lot of other men accept full responsibility, but they don't think that we should or anybody should expect anything of them. Well, let me tell you something. And also another thing is that a lot of people these days also use God's name to their convenience, and they like to until they get into a bad situation. That's when they're going calling on God, or only when it's the convenient situations. Well, I'll tell you what. Proverbs 31. There's a whole page telling you what to expect from a woman, a virtuous woman. We're telling you exactly what a virtuous woman is and what to expect out of a woman. And that's whether you're in a relationship or not. That is what Christ expects from you. That's what you have a duty as a woman on earth. That's what you have a duty. Just like men have duty on this earth, women have duty as well. In Proverbs 31, go ahead and read that, please. That answers your question, because you girls think that nothing you don't deserve. Well, we shouldn't expect, or the society shouldn't expect anything of you, but you just make bad decisions. Nope. Go read that verse.
A pick-me after she tried to give y'all some game. So that's the question. I think that the older women that are actually good women, because it's a lot of older women that was for the streets. The older women that are good women shouldn't tell y'all shit. I think that they should just let y'all suffer horrendously.
That's what makes
y'all reject good counsel.
I hear him and I understand what he's saying, but I don't agree. I hear what he's saying, but he don't really feel that way. I don't think he really feel that way. Yeah, cause y'all need to hear as much pushback as y'all can, especially these young women. They need to hear it right now.
So, and it does them no good to actually give y'all the game.
Some people reject
the put your comments towards all women, because all women don't feel that way. I think it's a lot.
Well, then hold the ones accountable. That's
it does matter.
Anton has a point, because there's nobody in the comment section for the women that disagree,
and it's not all women. And it's a lot of women that. No, I'm just saying, it's a lot of women that agree with Felicia Rashad. Like, that was one person.
Well, then hold a bunch of them.
They're not gonna go into another person that doesn't agree with Felicia. They're not gonna be in the comment section and tell her she's crazy. They're gonna.
It's a bunch of them that was going against her.
You can't go into a broader conversation. I think it opens a broader conversation outside of you know, if she's a whore not dressing that way or not. The fact is, there's a lot of trauma, right? You see a lot of women now screaming more than ever that they don't need men, but at the same time, simultaneously, they're dressing more naked than ever. Now, we know this isn't true, that they don't actually need men, because we need each other. So underlying, there's this emptiness and this trauma, which is why they're saying that. But the biggest problem in the conversation I'm talking about is women are more comfortable being...
My bad, stop that. I actually realized that, you know, my boy was folding towels. It just looked like the same towel because they were the same color. My bad, y'all.
But the biggest problem in the conversation I'm talking about is women are more comfortable being naked than vulnerable, because vulnerable means honesty. It means being open about how you truly feel. Let the man know you're
right.
Whoa. So you mean
they'll be butt naked but still won't be vulnerable?
He's right. Let me tell you something. I am a wife coach. It's what I do for a profession.
Me too.
I help women. Excuse me. I help women cultivate wife-like mindsets when they're trying to attract marriage-minded men. And what I see with most of my clients is they lack self-esteem based off of their trauma. They can't heal. They don't know how to heal. And so when you try to give them instruction on how to heal, it's always met with resistance. It's always met with backlash or some type of prerequisite in their mind to tell them like, no, I need to do this. I'm valuable this way. And majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, they've never been.
Meet Monty. He's a talented entrepreneur who's drowning in all of his...
Almost got me on that one.
You are more valuable the less you do, the less you contribute to what the general population of younger women are doing. And I think it makes them have FOMO. It makes them have a fear of being left out, not being liked, not being accepted. But
I would agree with everything you said.
It's a rebellious act, and I think the women that call her pick me are just women that they can't articulate very well their defense on why they want to be so rebellious in the first place. Their rebellion is their form of control. And to that, because we got way off, the woman who commented in the video who said that something about why does it always track back to a man? Because it does. No matter how much these women say they don't need a man or want one.
Come on, Daylon, tell them.
We the girls. We the one getting a phone call 2:00 in the morning, hearing the police sirens in the background. Girl, what did happen again? You do want these men, but it's hard to reject what you cannot get. And they know that men that they want do not find anything attractive about being loose. If you want to be loose, they just don't want to accept the consequences that come with it, you know? So I don't think how they do it is a representation of their character. It's not so much of what you are, who you are. It's, well, look how you present yourself. You wouldn't want your man coming out looking like a dirty pookie. So why would you come outside looking like, you know?
But you can't conflate that though. I mean, you still on point.
They just go to
a lot of times it's how they perceive their value, which is why they're naked.
Let's just say what it is, man. The nature of a woman is terrible. We don't have a benevolent society of women, okay? Women don't police up women because of this reason.
Yes,
I listen. No, y'all don't.
Y'all ain't able to.
Man, that is real. That is real. Women do not, bro. They never. I ain't gonna say not all of them, obviously, but when we talk about the majority of women, they don't. They either could disagree and they'll stay quiet before they step up for some step up and tell them, yo, what are you doing? This is wrong. That is wrong. Don't do that. You know, women don't hold each other to a high standard. Like virtuous women should hold women to a high standard, not only silently, but more vocally. Nah. Don't put those virtuous women in those positions. Keep being feminine women, lady. But I feel like women do have to get some more pushback from other women, though. You can comment down below if you feel like women should need, like, you know what I mean? They need to get more pushback. Like, they need to be hearing it from another woman. You know what I mean? More, maybe would that make more change? Not only that, men who do mess up the game too. The men who be paying for this and that, paying to get her phone number. You guys are messing up the game for having lack of integrity. don't not even believing in yourself. You have low self-esteem that you don't believe that the person who you are, the core you, the things that you have to offer as a man is beyond just giving her money for her attention. That is belittling yourself, my guy. And I don't recommend any guys do that. Like, we have to stop that. Like, there have to be more guys who not willing to pay for bullcrap, man. I'm not saying don't court a woman. What I'm saying is not to pay for stuff that you already have value within yourself, like a phone number. You don't do that. You never give a girl your money for her phone number. Are you kidding me? What are you giving her Cash App for? Nothing. For what? You as a man has a lot of value. You don't need to do that. You should have a lot of value. If you don't, you got to build that value before you go talk to a woman. Don't waste these women time.
You're ever. Y'all enable the worst behavior.
You get your face. Remember Q when I told you about that? Remember last time I told you accountable that you will get your ass whooped. You will get hit. You will get.
How can you say women police up women when you had in 2020 Beyonce endorsing OnlyFans like she a pop up on there?
You can give an example why you think it don't happen, and I'm gonna give you one why it don't happen. We can go tip to tip. I'm telling you, in real life, not celebrities, what happens when friends try to hold their friends accountable, or their sisters, or their teammates, they get the knuckles.
This always happens with women. For some reason, when we talk about a situation and they're back against the wall, they start talking about personal or anomaly situations, like the small minority. When we say women, we're talking about majority. We're not talking. When we say women, that doesn't mean all women. It just means majority of women fall into this category, or whatever. Whatever we're talking about. You know what I mean?
Or they get something else. That's
Hey, 2K. The only time I done seen women try to police other women is when a woman I'm dealing with think another woman want me. So she telling me, watch out for her ass, she wants you. Other than that, women do not tell other women that they fear other women. They watch out for other women because they know women be on bullshit. So when they outwardly speak against the bad behavior of women, hell no. Hell no.
That's not true at all. My group of friends, I hold them accountable.
Man, we're not hearing this one anecdotal experience, man.
Blah, 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 blah. My friend. Fast forward.
But I'm just going to tell her she's rare because we know that's not the most. We know that's not the most.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Straight up.
She's not rare.
Here's the thing.
Y'all gotta do one mic.
Felicia Rashad was like the perfect person to say what she said, because I think that older women should give younger women the game. That's the role. They have to pass down the game. It's not a lot of older women that are living long in these times, or older men that are living long. This is why the generations are being lost. And then
I agree with her on that.
A lot of people are having kids younger and younger, and they're getting passed down. So what she said was very valuable. What was that?
I feel like the OGs, the old ladies, the old virtuous ladies, they should definitely gotta keep the standard high and spit the game, spread the knowledge to these younger women, but definitely also these younger women who fall in line with the women who are virtuous. Yeah, you guys gotta fall in line as well and teach as well and show them the way, because they are wild animals out here.
Like, damn, y'all cut me off.
Go 2K, go.
Okay, so let me tell you what benevolent is. Okay, it's 3 dudes on this panel. If Kevin tried to attack one of these women, me or Unique will stop him. Okay, let me show you how you not benevolent, Dave. There's a bunch of dudes you know right now who are wrongfully on child support. Have you ever went to the child support and protested for them men? Have you? No, you are no. You not
benevolent.
Yes, true. Because listen, there's a group of men that will protect women from men. There's not a group of women that will protect women from men.
2K, I'll do you one better. Let's say you know a woman who lied to a man about his kid. You gonna tell it?
No.
But if we see a guy about to spike your drink, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna stop it. But if you see a woman about to follow us out the club knowing she ain't got no good intent for us, you gonna stop her?
No.
Y'all don't do that, man. Let's be real. And it's okay because y'all listen. Women don't run to confrontation like men do. So y'all not protected. So I'm not trying to encourage y'all to be that way. I know it kind of goes against everything y'all are to stand up against other women.
All
You
the
understand?
content that I
But
make
it is a fact.
All the content that I make online is pretty controversial. Women don't agree with me. Women don't like me. Women don't take what I say
And all
nicely.
praises to this woman right here.
But I find that I found a small group of women that understand my perspectives about what it means to be a wife, what it means to conduct themselves in a way that is not only appealing to men, but appealing to even the females that you want to attract in your life. I mean, hoes hang with hoes. And I tell my clients that all the time. You have to be able to cultivate a image for yourself that represents you from your mind to your reality. And we just don't.
That is a gem for a lot of ladies. I gotta play that one back.
You have to be able to cultivate a image for yourself that represents you from your mind to your reality. And we just don't have that ability because there's not older women telling us how. And I mean, I'm only 28, but I get on my Instagram, TikTok preaching every day because why not?
How would I if I was older?
She's right. Your mind gotta match your reality because the respect that you have for yourself will reflect in your reality. If you do not have, you know the opposite. Yeah. I like how she dropped that. That was a gem right there, man. You know, I feel, not even if I feel, forget that. Hey, right now.
Why would I tell a
hold on.
young girl something so they can call me old and talk about how I don't know shit?
Yeah. When do we get to a point?
Okay, I was gonna stop it anyway. Yeah, I think that was important what she said, man. It was dope. In order to make change, bro, these guys gonna have to stop. Fellas, stop paying for bullcrap, man. Like, you have to have more integrity, believe in yourself, have more higher self-esteem. If you do not have the self-esteem or the guidance or the vision to lead your family or to lead a woman, leave them alone until you build yourself up, fellas. And that's one way we can change the game, because we have to ignore these women who don't respect themselves. The women who don't respect themselves, they don't need no respect, so don't give them no attention. Okay, so if we give them less attention, they'll start converting over, and it won't happen overnight. But if we as men have the dignity and respect for ourselves, we'll give these hoes that don't respect themselves a little bit, not even a little bit, no attention. We don't give them attention because we give all the attention to a virtuous woman. If we give more attention to a virtuous woman, I know it's going to be hard to do for a lot of fellas, because we got a lot of dudes who don't have self-discipline. So men have to get their discipline up. A lot of things have to get better in order in the men category, in a resistance, in a discipline and resistance standpoint, for us to grow and make change in the next generation. In this current and also in the women, on the women's side of things, the women have to hold each other accountable. You have to have, I don't necessarily want to say that women should be barking at each other or whatever, but virtuous women have to find a way. Tea parties, I don't know, barbecues for women, I don't know, figure out something where it's elegant and get your message across where it's more respect towards virtuous women. Now, I do agree, you will need a man converting as well. When I say converting, they need to go ahead and work towards the message, the end goal, so that we can have families back together. Y'all go ahead and tell me if y'all like these videos, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Oh.